to color grade it. Now I have to color grade this email so that whenever an email is coming, just by looking at this color, I am aware that okay, this color is for piggyvest and this color is not for piggyvest. Now for your next note, you can write color grading on email. Now I'll have to go down. I want to color grade this. I want to put a color to it. I want to put a face to it. I am going to come here. Let me delete this because remove label so that I don't get confused. Okay, now, so this I have piggyvest on and I want to color grade it. So this is the three label for the three icons where you have the label. You're going to click on that icon. Now I have clicked on the icon. I have add sub label if I want to add a sub label, but I do not want. If I want to remove the label, if I want to edit the label, if I want to hide, if I want to show that it's in show, that's why I can see it. In label, if I want to show it on read and all of it, it's still in show. Now I want to add a color. You're going to see label color. Now, in all of this color, you're either going to choose any of this color to determine if you want to add any of this color, or if you do not like any of the color you have here, you can click on add custom color. After you click on the three icons, you go to label color. You can choose any of the colors you have here, or you can click on add color. Now I want to add a color. I want to add a color that whenever I have an email on piggyvest, once this email comes into my phone, by just looking at the color, I know what to expect. Now I want to make use of red. I can make use of yellow. I can make use of gold. I can make use of green. I can make use of light green. I can make use of blue. I can make use of purple. I can make use of I don't know this color, but any of this color. I can also make use of black. I can make use of white. Any of the colors I have here, I can make use of it. But now I want to make use of red because it's a bold color, so that whenever I have an email on piggyvest, whenever I see a red email, I know that okay, this email is from piggyvest. I don't need to do too much. Now I am going to click on apply. Can you see the changes? So whenever I have an email coming in from piggyvest, so sorry, if all of this information here are for Slack, then I am going to be highlighting all of it. But all of these informations are not for Slack. I am just going to be highlighting this particular information that is just for Slack. That is what I'll be doing. I'll be highlighting just this information. Now, I am going to, the first step is to highlight. The second step is to click on where you have more. On the three icon that says more, you click on it and you see where it says label as. Now you're going to be clicking on that information that says label as, and then you're going to click on create new. When you click on create new, it is going to be taking you to where it says new label. On this new label, you're going to be writing the particular name you want to make use of for your email. Now I want the name for this label to be Slack, so that every information that comes in from Slack, I am going to I am going to have an idea of it. In order to label, you highlight what you want to label. When you're done highlighting it, you move over to here. The second step will move over to the three icon where you have the snooze, add to tags, label as, forward as attachment, filter messages, mute, and then you click on label. When you click on label, you move down and you click on create new. When you click on create new, this is where you're going to be putting any name you want to use. When you put the name, now you click on create. When you're done imputing the name, now you click on create. When you click on create, that is when you have something like this. You can see here that it is not labeled, but it has Slack on it. Now I want to color grade it so that any messages that come from Slack, I don't need to stress. Once I see a blue icon or once I see a green icon, I know that okay, fine, this is from Slack. And automatically, if it's that important to me, I just have to open it. Yeah, I am going to be clicking. Now we are moving to the color grading. Now the first step for the color grading, it is to click on the three icon where you have the label. You're going to be seeing various label. Now you click on the three icon, Slack. For the Slack where you want to color grade, you click on the three icon. Now you go to the label color. On this label color, there is no other, you have there are other colors, but let's just say okay, you don't want to make use of any of this color. You click on the add custom color, and on any of these you choose the one you want, the color you want your Slack information to come in as. Okay, what color do I want my Slack information to come in as? You click on the color. Maybe it is a dark purple, not so dark, not so bright, any of it. The most important thing is that you click on it and then you click on apply. When your client comes in and see a lot of and see their information, just that I don't want us to continue, I would have done it for all of this so that by the time you look at your email, you're going to be seeing the difference. Your email, the email looks more, let me check my other email. The email looks more beautiful, the email looks more good. Okay, yeah, I just did it for my Hubstaff messages. The email looks more beautiful, the email looks more presentable, and that way your client is able to access a lot of informations without having to scatter or without having to do so much. They are able to access a lot of informations they need. Once they see the color, they know that okay, this color is for my email, this color is for my is for my this color is for different things. They have an idea of what to expect. That way you're not missing out on any information. They are also not missing out on any information. Now I am going to be giving you an assignment which will be like your first assignment. This is to help you in your portfolio. In order to let me show you guys something. What I mean by portfolio. Okay. So this is my portfolio. So this is what I mean by portfolio. This is what I submit when I want to, so when I'm applying to a job. This is what I submit to clients. Now I think in our last class I'll be using Canva to teach you how to do your portfolio, how to prepare. And if possible, anybody that is able to do their assignment, I'll be using their particular portfolio as I'll just be preparing their portfolio and I'll be using that as an example to show you how to prepare your portfolio on Canva. Now this is what I just taught you: email management. This is my client's account. As you can see, it's not my account. This is my client's account, and this is me managing his email. So this is where I was trying to show you the labeling and color grading. This is what I mean. You can see the difference. I labeled every information that is coming into his email. Whenever he wants to go through his email, whenever he wants to know what is going on, once he sees red, he knows that okay, this red seems it's no longer possible. It's not it's an incomplete email. It's not a positive email. This yellow means something differently. This is also it here. So I want you to do, and you can see where I named it email management. So I want you to, I am able to do this with my with and not my email because I have a client I am working with where I am managing his email. So I just had to like screenshot his email and use it. You can see the profile photo is not mine, and use it for my portfolio. But because you do not have a client you're currently working with presently, you have to use your email, your personal email, as an example. Your personal email, you'll be using that as a portfolio. For those that do not have an email, they use their personal email. that does not have a client, they use their personal email as a portfolio. So that is what you will be doing. I expect you to do your emails, manage it, color grade it, label it, take a photo of it. In our next class, I think our next class would be tomorrow. You just send it to me on WhatsApp. Send it on the group chat. I am going to be checking it out. I'll be correcting those that didn't do that well. Maybe if I have to really run a run it briefly, I'll do that. And those that did that well, I'll also comment on that.